Hi, my name is Azman. So today's topic is I'm going to talk about the values that Islam teach us to do. So there are a lot of values that Islam has already taught you to practice and to apply in your life. So one of the values that I'm going to talk today is about flexibility and openness. So flexibility and openness is very urged and encouraged by Islam. The topic about flexibility and openness is here I'm going to specifically talk about the openness and flexibility of Muslim towards the non-Muslim. So here, openness and flexibility in Islam from the history of Islam itself, it could be seen from the history of Imam Shafi'i whenever he visited Iraq. So whenever he was visiting Iraq, you can see that he had a choice. He had a choice whether to perform. He need to perform subuh prayer, but he had the choice whether to perform sujud sahwi or not. So he decided not to perform sujud sahwi due to respecting the current cultures there in Iraq. So that's a simple example that I can give to all of you. Answering to a very famous questions that always come into my discussion with my friends is why is it people tend to see Muslim as those who are extremists, those who love to commit violence? Why is it? And actually, I can say here that actually Islam is not there. Islam is not those who commit violence. Islam is not towards extreme. What people know about Islam are actually not a very deep knowledge they have. It's just their perception and their judgment without having a thorough knowledge about what really happened actually in our societies now. This issue could also be due to the media, which they have manipulated the real story behind it. Okay, media is from the globalization. So from globalization, it incurs and it involves the entire world as those who will be responsible for that. So as for my opinion, I think the non-Muslim who tend to be prejudiced towards Muslim is actually they don't have a meticulous and thorough knowledge about that. They just read through social media, and once they have read all, and once they have came through all those news in the social media, they tend to straight away believe and directly believe and blindly believe without having an investigation and further investigation about that. So that is totally wrong. So as my final word here, I'm going to emphasize that once again, the value that Islam teach us about flexibility and openness is there, and Islam always emphasizes to keep on practicing those values. So that's all. Thank you.